Okay. So the merry month of May, fertility and abundance. So we welcome May. And the quotation here is by Peter, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, Matthiessen. Soon the child's clear eye is clouded over by ideas and opinions, preconceptions and abstractions. Simple free being becomes encrusted with the burdensome armor of the ego. I don't know if any of you've been there and done that, but I know I've been through all that. Not until years later does an instinct come that a vital sense of mystery has been withdrawn. The sun glints through the pines, and the heart is pierced in a moment of beauty and strange pain, like a memory of paradise. After that day, we become seekers. We want that back. We want that innocent child, that appreciation for the mystery and um, beauty, remembering paradise. So that's what we're going to do in our session tonight. We'll remember paradise. So I see if I can lead you there. And we'll start with our centering. The floor in here is so cold. I have to wear socks until it's time to get on the mat. What I'd like to do is just have you go in for a visualization. Just to reflect back when you were a child and whatever comes to mind. There's no right or wrong about this. It's just to experience once again that child. So if you would close your eyes and just remember a time when you didn't have any worries as a child, you were spontaneous and free. You loved it when your mom would offer a picnic and maybe a trip to the lake. Or maybe you had different experiences, but just go back to a time that you can remember that innocence and childlike joy. It doesn't matter what age. Now I would ask also of you to go back if you can remember a time when you as a child, whatever age, it can be a teenager, it doesn't matter, but just remember when you touched magic. Maybe you were in a little wooded area and you saw the fairies. Maybe a bird came and sat on your shoulder. I don't know, just anything that was magical for you. And remember how you felt about it. the curiosity and the exploration, no judgment of what was happening. And if you did find yourself in a place where you saw some magic or perceived something special, maybe in nature, even the beauty of a flower, but whatever that was, whatever feeling that brought into you or inspired within you, see if you can just create that, generate that feeling again right now. Notice too if you had any issues with that. Sometimes we're taught certain things or we come to believe certain things are not possible and we'll close it down. Notice if that happened to you as a child. And I'm going to presume that that may have happened to you. Regardless, this is a good exercise for clearing. So just take both hands in front of you and bring your fingertips to your forehead. So all of your fingertips are touching your forehead and your fingers are right across from each other, right next to each other. And just imagine whatever that thought, whatever that belief, that teaching that you received, whatever it was that caused you to doubt or to close down a little bit, just take your fingers and go in energetically inside your forehead and then scoop out whatever that was. Just scoop your fingers there and then take it out to the side and then shake it off your fingertips. Come back and just do it a couple more times just to clear, to free up and open. Now, I'm going to also ask that you take your fingers the same way at your heart center over your sternum. And also there, go in energetically, just use your imagination because that works. And scoop in, kind of grab anything that might be thinking that it should be removed, and scoop it out and shake it off. The cleansing angels will carry it away so that you're not going to let it go back in. So again, scoop in and shake it off. Now it's your solar plexus, your personal power and your emotion center. Again, fingers over your solar plexus, our personal power. We want that to be open and free. So just energetically go in and scoop out any little shadow and shake it off. All right, now just place your left hand over your solar plexus, your right hand over your heart center, and take in 2 deep breaths. Bring light into those areas where your hands are, white light. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then just bring your palms up over your forehead and send that light in. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now just kind of swipe the energy around you, your energy field, brush yourself off, anything that might be sticking to you. All right. Now, see how you feel. What's changed, if anything? And we'll attune to breath. Just bring palms together in front of your heart and breathe it up. And breathe out as you lower your arms. One more round. All right. So from here, we'll just start to sway a little bit in our spine. Move each vertebra. And just swoop forward. And we'll come around in a circle. Hold on to your knees so you don't go too far back. Breathe. Circle around. One more time. Come to the front and then switch direction. It's our last time. We'll come around, come forward, and then slide your hands out in front of you. Reach, spider walk your fingers. Walk your hands in. Come over to your left leg. Just stretch down. Keep both hips on the floor, and relax down over your leg. And then bring your hands back to center and over to your right leg. Breathe and relax on the exhale. And then reach forward once again. And this time, pull your hands back a little bit, taking a breath, and just push your hips up, come onto your knees, and then pull back into puppy stretch. I'll turn sideways here. Loosen up in your shoulders. And lift up. And a couple of cat stretches. So knees are hip width apart, palms under your shoulders. Elongate your spine. Breathe in. Navel to spine. Curl under as you exhale. And reverse. And we'll curl in. Press palms down. Spread your fingers out. And just bring your right knee in towards your nose. Make sure there's nothing behind you so that you can kick it out and lift up and bring it in. At your exhale, inhale and lift it up. Now just bend your elbows, bring your forehead to the floor, touch the floor, and press back up. Breathe. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it out and up. Bend your arms, head to mat. And one more time, knee to nose. Exhale. Inhale, up. And lift your leg as you bring your forehead down. Hold. And come back into table pose. Ah, all right. So now for the other side. So press on your right knee, taking a breath. Exhale, left knee to nose. Again, make sure nothing's behind you. Kick it up. Forehead to the floor, four to the floor. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. This is exhale again. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale. And last one. Exhale, knee to nose. Breathe in. Get up and bend your elbows. Forehead to the floor, just a touch. And press up. Come on to the balls of your feet. And we'll rock a little bit. Stretch out our ankles. Let your heels relax down towards the mat. Breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so we'll work with our garland pose or goddess pose. I'm going to turn here like a monkey. Separate your feet, and we'll open the knees side to side. And we'll come into center. If your heels will reach the floor, fine. If not, that's fine. Palms together and press knees open as you draw your thumbs to your sternum. And allow the earth's energy to flow up into the perineum, up through your feet, up your spine, and out the top of your head. Okay, just bring your hands down and come onto your right ball of your foot and just stretch out your left leg. If you want to increase the stretch, hold this right knee in place and just stretch forward. You'll feel it on the inner thigh, the inner knee. Flex your foot for your calf. And let's turn the toes under. Bring your hands around and come into, oops, come into sun pose. Just reach through the back heel. And let's take it a step further. Bring the back foot in so that it's on the floor and come onto your fingertips. Try to straighten the front knee and bring your hips around so that your hip bones are pointing forward. So if you need to lift up higher, that's fine. Just hold on to the shin and your ankle and tilt away. Tilt your hips away from your leg. Take in your breath. Breathe out as you lower down over your knee. And breathe up. Breathe out. Hold for a couple breaths. Try to straighten the knee. All right. And then bend the front knee. Come back into your sun pose. Looking up to honor the sun. Goodness, where would we be without the sun? Walk your hands around. And we'll repeat that on the other side. Press your left leg open and stretch out your right leg. And if you want a little more stretch, just hold this leg open a little bit and come forward. To stretch the inner thigh. If it feels a little tight, just give it a little rub down. loosen it up and bend your knee and just loosen it up with a little massage. And then turn the toes under on the back foot. Come around. And palms or fingertips on the floor. Lift your chin and stretch through the back heel. Breathe. So good for the psoas muscles. All right, now bring the back foot down onto the floor. You'll want your feet hip width apart, and then point both hip bones forward. So you'll feel a stretch on the back calf muscle and also on the back of the front leg. So just hold on where you need to. Press feet firmly into the floor, into the mat. Tilt your hips away. Take in your breath. Breathe out and lower down over that leg. Breathe it up and down. And one more time. Breathe it up. Breathe out. Come down. Hold the stretch. Try to keep that knee straight if you can. All right, now walk your hands forward, bend the knee back into sun pose. Lift your chin. And we'll walk our hands back around to the front. And then we'll come into plank. So what we're going to do is slide our hands forward, lift your hips, take your feet out to the side, and then bring them in and out, in and out. Let yourself play a little bit. Okay, now run, 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 run. Okay, and press your feet down. Walk your hands towards your toes, head to knee, arms out to the side. Press down in your feet, lift your crown, breathe. Arms overhead and down over your heart. Now, remember once again the childlike innocence, the curiosity, the mystery, the magic. How was it for you? Maybe you don't remember, and that's okay. It might come to you later or not. You can also use your imagination. Just imagine what that was like. And then open your eyes, release your arms, step your feet apart for a standing twist. And back to center. Bring your feet in. Good. And just breathe, palms in. And on your exhale, shift your weight over onto your right foot and bend your left knee. the knee out into tree. Press that right foot down into the mat. Lift up out of it. Open the left knee. Open, open, open. And step it out. Beautiful. All right, other side. Take in your breath. Shift the weight over onto your left foot. Bend your knee. Just bring it forward. You can touch the other knee if you like. Stork pose. Now press down firmly in that left foot. Open the knee. Don't go too fast or you'll take yourself out of balance. Press. Breathe. And step out. Shake out your arms, your legs. Now close your eyes. Bring your palms together. Imagine yourself sitting in easy pose outdoors. The sun is behind you and over your head. So if you opened your eyes, you could see your shadow, the shadow of you sitting in easy pose. Now, just imagine you ask for some part of nature to reach out to you. And as you are sitting in easy pose, you open your eyes and you see a butterfly sitting on top of your head. You don't want to move because you don't want to scare it away. So you may not feel it on top of your head, but you know it's there because you can see your shadow with that butterfly. It's kind of magical, huh? All right. So that actually happened to me. I had asked for a guide. He's a piece of Archangel Michael. It's Cryon, if anybody knows of Cryon. Oh, Danielle, I know you do. But I had asked him to show up, and there was a butterfly on top of my head. Okay, come down sitting on your mat. And just come around into a twist over to your right. I'm sorry, to your left or right, whichever. We're going to do both sides. Remember to reach up through your crown. Is that butterfly still on your head? And switch your feet and we'll come to the other side for a twist. Just reach your arms around, reach up through your crown. Use your arms to hold you in twist. And then come back to center. So just a little story. When I was young, on the street where I lived, there was a house, and I think it was the only one on the street that had a very small swath of woods. And in that woods, they had, you've seen the marble or cement little benches and chairs and tables. Well, they had that sitting in that little patch of woods. And I always wanted to go in there. You, anybody could see through it. So if you were sitting there, if you went in, they would know you were there. But my inner child, I was taught that's somebody else's property and you don't go on their property. But that child inside of me just said, this is so inviting. I really, really, really want to go in and sit. And I really think I have seen fairies. So I really think it was the fairies calling me in to sit in the woods and I would be safe and nobody would chastise me. So that feeling of pulling back because it was somebody else's property. Is it right or wrong to go on somebody else's property? Maybe not. Maybe not so good. But as a child, that could have become a block within me to hold back in other situations. So that's why I brought this up in case there's something that happened to you that you can clear that away and then enjoy the magic with your inner child, because that inner child is still within you. She's in there. Riley, too. So just kind of let that sit with you as you prepare for Shavasana and come down onto your back. If you want to play in your Shavasana, sometimes I'll go to the ocean and swim with the dolphins or ride a wild horse in a herd. Whatever you wish. It's your Shavasana. It's your magic and your inner child.
Shanti, 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 Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, 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 Shanti. While you're deep in relaxation, generate the feeling, the emotion of gratitude for your life experiences and your wisdom that you've gained from it, and still allowing enough room for your inner child to play and create and shine. And start to come back now, bringing in some movement and just do it in a different way. What does your inner child want to do to wake up this time? How does she want to move? No requirements. And when you're ready, come over to one side and come into sitting. With your hands in mudra, whatever mudra you like. The the mudra for the bee goddess is to take your index finger and roll it in, kind of like the end of a fern, and then wrap your thumb up around it and spread your other fingers out. So we'll honor the bees, the bee goddess, and of course, we're all goddesses.
palms together. Now hold that thought. I think I have something for you. I just learned today my inner child is speaking. Let's see if it'll work. Yes. Oh, I can't get it. I guess I have to change the view. Ah, I can't get the heart over on your pictures. Oh, well. Well, that heart is for all of you. So there we go. Mwah. Love you all. So be it a kid.
I like the heart. That's fun.
Yeah, you click on reactions and there's a celebration.
Wow.
There's a heart. There's a laughing one.
Emoji.
A surprise one. There's clapping. Do you see it? Oh, there's Danielle's heart.
Yes.
Okay, let me see everybody's hearts on your screen.
Oh yeah, mine will go away.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah, I see
Captain Kirk on screen.
Okay, thank you for class.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Yes, it was wonderful.
Yeah, it was.
Good.
Oh, look at that.
I'll see
Yeah,
everyone
great.
Wednesday.
Yep.
See you
Okay.
Wednesday.
Have a
Have
good
a
evening.
good night.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
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 Danielle, I didn't. Whoops. Okay. Oh, we're still recording. Well, I hope everyone had fun with their inner child and a good experience and good memory and good cleansing. So may you create and shine and have fun. Namaste.